locations, and maybe you could give us a rundown on what those are.
Sure. You can hear Celtic music at the Brew Pub. We have country music at the Queen's Inn, rock music at Time to Laugh Comedy Club. The Mansion, there's folk music in the basement at the Wine Cellar. You can also hear the Youth Alternative venue and some other eclectic bands later in the evening. Alternative music at the Toucan. Blues at Brandy's, and we have sort of a hodgepodge at the RCHA Club.
Hodgepodge. That's a new genre.
Hardcore hodgepodge.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, that's right.
Awesome. So how much is it to go and see all of this, or any of this?
It'll cost you $10. You get a bracelet, and with that bracelet you can watch music from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon right until last call. You can get into all of the venues for $10.
And the proceeds support a good cause?
Yeah, the Joe Chitlin Memorial Musical Instrument Lending Library, which is...
a mouthful. So
yeah,
just call it Joe's Mill.
The proceeds go to Joe's Mill.
That's it.
And the mill is essentially a library where you can go and borrow musical instruments. Anything from guitars, keyboards, we have drums, all sorts of percussion, string instruments, horns, you name it, it's there.
Now, this isn't your first either. I mean, you've been involved in the local music biz for a while here.
Yeah.
We've been involved in some music festivals in the past.
That's right.
I'm wondering why you're still a glutton for punishment.
Why am I still in this? Because once it's in your blood, it never completely runs out.
That's true. It is true.
I can't love you any more than I do now. If I could, I try to.
Among the many performers that'll be at this thing, Andrea Gauster is one of them.
She's playing at 8:45.
What do you know about Andrea?
Andrea comes from Peterborough via Toronto, and she's been playing a lot around Kingston. She's here for school, and she played for my Kingston Folk Club I do on Sundays at the RCHA, and she's an excellent songwriter, excellent performer, so I was glad to have her on.
I understand she's got some radio airplay on the CBC.
She does. CBC Radio 3 has, they played a lot of her, especially last fall, and she's still getting some airplay.
Yeah. What are some of the other acts that will be at the folk venue? Since that's your baby, let's talk about that.
The folk venue, we have the Calamity Janes are playing in the afternoon. John McClurg is one of my favorites.
Look how the clock it quivers. Look how the time goes fast.
I'm John McClurg, and I've been playing music for about 10 years now.
Look how the years have made a change to all the things we thought would last.
There's 12 of us in total. It's a lot of folk music.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great day.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, and it seems to be in the same sort. Every time I hear about these festivals, it really warms my heart to see that spirit alive still. I mean, with Partners in Music, Limestone Live, way back when Woodward was working on the Live Music Lovers Weekend.
Exactly.
I mean, that's sort of when I came into Kingston actually and got into that sort of thing and caught what he was doing and caught the fever for that sort of live music stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was in radio at the time, and you keep seeing that. It'll go away for a little while, then it comes back every once or twice, or 1 or 2 years. It sort of comes back. That full city, all hands on deck, 10 venues or more of music.
We had 85 performers this year.
Wow.
Yeah, and just the youth venue alone, sort of like the high school acts, there's 20 bands, and they're playing in 6 hours. It's crazy.
That is
the demand is there, you know, and when it goes away, people wonder why this isn't happening. So someone else always picks up the torch and brings it back. Kingston needs it, and Kingston likes it.
Thanks for coming in and telling us all about it. It's this Saturday. It's Homegrown Live. You can find out about it on homegrownlive.ca. The website's on the screen right now. We'll have an artist that will be playing at the folk venue, Andrea Gauster, performing a song for us before the show is through. Stay tuned.